Listening Walk by Paul Showers, illustrated by Al-Liki. I like to take walks. I take walks with my father and our dog. Our dog is called Major. He is an old dog, and he does not walk very fast. We go down the street, and we do not talk. My father puts his hands in his pockets and thinks. Major walks ahead and sniffs. I keep still and listen. I call this a listening walk. On a listening walk, I do not talk. I listen to all the different sounds. I hear many different sounds when I do not talk. I hear all sorts of sounds on a listening walk. I listen to sounds I never listened to before. I listen to lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are noisy. A lawnmower makes a steady, zooming noise. It goes like this. Zoom. I like to listen to lawn sprinklers. Lawn sprinklers are very quiet. They make a different sound. Some sprinklers make a steady whispering sound, like this. Other sprinklers turn around and around, and they go. On a listening walk, I hear cars in the street. The shiny new cars are quiet. They only make a soft But the old cars are very noisy. Old cars sound like this. Bracka, 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 bracka. When cars go round the corner too fast, tires go. When cars stop too quickly, the brakes go. On a listening walk, I hear all kinds of sounds. A bicycle bell ringing. Dring, dring. A baby crying. Wah, wah, wah. A jet flies over. Jets are very noisy when they're overhead. A jet goes. Or does it? A boy runs by dribbling his basketball. Bump, bump, bump. A lady hurries by us. She is wearing high heels. The lady's high heels go pick-pock, pick-pock, pick-pock. A bus is coming, and the lady starts to run. Pick, 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 pick. The bus stops at the corner. Psst. The lady gets on. The bus starts up again. Around the corner, men are digging up the streets. They are using a jackhanger. It makes a loud banging sound. Duck, 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 duck. The jackhammer hurts my ears. I put my hands over my ears as we walk by. Duck, 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 duck. Sometimes I take Major to the park. It is quiet there. The sounds in the park are not like the noises in the street. My father and I walk down a shady path. I do not talk. I listen. I listen to my father's shoes on the path, and they make a soft sound. They go choof, 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 choof. I listen to the birds in the park. I listen to the pigeons and the duck. The pigeons fly down to meet us. They want us to feed them. The pigeons puff up their feathers. They take tiny steps. They come towards us nodding their heads. They say, prrr, 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 prrr. At the pond, the ducks are waiting. They want us to feed them too. The small ducks swim up close. They turn their heads on one side and look up at us. The small ducks waggle their tails and quack, and they go, gank, gank, wonk, wonk, gank, gank. The big ducks are not so brave. They stay back and swim around in circles. The big ducks look at us, but they do not come close. And the big ducks say, gank, gank, gank. Sometimes I hear a woodpecker in the park. The woodpecker sounds a little like a hammer. He goes, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. In the park, I hear crickets in the grass, and the crickets go, creet, creet, creet. I hear the wind in the leaves. It whispers, shh. and I hear the bees and the flowers. Bzzz. It is fun to go on a listening walk. You do not have to go far. You can walk around the block and listen. You can walk around your yard and listen. You do not even have to take a walk to hear sounds. There are sounds everywhere all the time. All you have to do is keep still and listen to them. Right now, there are sounds you can hear. When you finish this page, close the book and listen. How many different sounds can you hear right now? Close the book and count them.